What's up, y'all? It's Killer B, the goddamn witch finder general. You got a witch, I'm burning their asses up every goddamn time. I ain't got too much time to be fooling with y'all asses today. But first of all, I'd like to give a special shout out to Ivory Scales. I'd like to give a shout out to all my supporters out there. Niggly Springfield, Sister P, Brainstorm Homeschool Academy, Josh, Siberius the Sleeping Serpent, Bill Hill, Yasu, Victor Always, Sahara Jr., and my main man, San Miguel TV, and Myron Everett, right? So I just up on here real quick and shit. If I get a call, I'm expecting phone calls and shit. So if I get a phone call, my ass to fuck up off of here. But I just want to talk about some shit real quick, man. Jungle Justice, right? I've been noticing the last couple of days, I got a video that's coming up, right? I got a video that's coming up I want to do. Have the black community created monsters, right? And how I came up with this, I was walking from the store the other day, right? Yesterday to be exact, right? I was eating me a bag of them wrap snacks. What they call them shit? Wait, I brought another bag of them or something, bitches. The little bootsy one motherfuckers is good. They call wrap snacks and shit, right? They potato chips. They got all the rappers and shit on the motherfucker. They got the Biggie Smalls. They got the Little Boosie. They got the Cardi B. They got the Migos. They got the I think they got Lil Wayne. They got some more Niggly beers, right? So, and I was walking out, it's like, yo, if this ain't some niggery ass shit, I don't know what is. Cause we see the problems in the black community today, right? And we see what violence and bad upbringing and shit do to us. So I'm gonna do more besides the rap snack shit, right? But what sparked it was the rap snacks. I was like, little kids after school, first thing they do, I know I did this when I was a little kid. The little kids out here and shit, they used to bum rush the Asian convenience store and just start stealing like flash mob shit. Just be snatching shit. And the poor Chinese people, or no, they Korean, my bad. Poor Korean people couldn't do nothing about it because like about 20, 30 Niggly bears run up in there and just do what they want to do and walk out, right? What two Korean people supposed to do with that besides call the police? But the little niggas is gone by the time the police get there, right? So I was like, now these kids, some of the ones the parents give them money and shit. Buy the rap snacks. You got the Migos, Cardi B, Little Bootsy, right? Mr. Homophobic Little Bootsy, and all this stuff that the kids are being introduced to. Biggie Smalls, right? So the little kids will first thing, if they don't know who these people are, they're gonna look them up on their iPhone or their Android or whatever, and they're gonna start listening to their music. And what they're gonna hear? A bunch of niggly ass shit. You're gonna hear, fuck it, when I die, fuck it, I want to go to hell because I'm a piece of shit and it ain't hard to fucking tell. It don't make sense going to heaven with the goodies. Fuck that shit. I want black tins, black hoodies. That's what they're gonna hear. They're gonna hear Cardi B, monkey ass. Now we done seen her tell a black woman, don't let them know you black. Tell them you Dominican. Tell them don't let them know you black. Gang member, Little Boosie, homophobic ass and shit, and be caught up in all types of dumb shit. Criminals. All criminals. That's what this company is promoting to the black community. Because you won't find no rap snacks in Fairfield, Connecticut. You won't find no rap snacks in Westport, Trumbull, motherfucking Greenwich, Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? You won't see none of that shit. Right? Now, I saw a news report, or no, it wasn't a news report. It was somebody that was protesting a man that was given a life sentence for drug trafficking and saying it wasn't fair because it was a non-violent offense. Fuck him. Put him under the jail forever. And I commented and I said, well, what about all the children that went to school hungry? What about all the kids that went to school without clean clothes on or not adequate enough clothes for the weather? What about the people that lost their job? What about the people that got AIDS? What about the people that got hepatitis? What about the people that were beat up by their drug addict husband? What about the people that were shot? What about the people that houses robbed? What about the people that was mugged on the street? What about the innocent bystanders that were shot because of the drugs that you imported into the community? Drug trafficker. But now they want to blame the white man. Well, they bring it up in here, but this nigga was bringing it in the hood. Where did he bring it from? He was a trafficker. So did he bring it for somewhere else into the black community? Yeah, I'm doubting it was a black community into the black community. No. Right? So, what up, Nagy? I'll put the link up in here for you. What up, No Saint? Now, I was called Pinky. I would call a coon. All these things because of what I said. But none of them addressed what I said. Right? Fast forward to this morning. Shout out to Ivory Scales. She posted an article on a school shooting at a basketball game. The Niggly Bears got shot. Niggly Bears was acting a fool, having a shootout. The kid was shot. Looked like he came from a good home. Looked like he ain't had nothing to do with it. But one of the Niggly Bears that was killed, I guess she posted it, and one of the relatives of the Niggly Bear decided to come on there and said, we need to take the post down. That's my family and shit, or whatever. It's national news. It was posted on Facebook, what makes it public information. When you post on your social media, you make it public information. Now, I asked her, you posted pictures of the man that was shot, and you posted him. You supposed to expect us to, oh, my bad, Niggy. Oh, shit. All right, my bad. You supposed to expect us to feel sorry for this person when you, lady, not him, not his parents, not his brother, mama, sister, and cousin too, but you posted pictures of this man throwing up gang signs, throwing up the middle finger, doing all types of things, right? Now, why couldn't you post a picture of the man on his graduation day? Why couldn't you post a picture of the man on his wedding day? Why couldn't you post a picture of the man playing with his children? Why couldn't you post a picture of the man posing with his mama, with his daddy, with his wife? Why couldn't you post a picture of the man first day on his job? Why couldn't you post a picture of the man at the family reunion? But all you had was pictures of the man doing negative stuff. So what do you expect us, normal Black America, Black Americans that's living the American dream, God bless America, what do you expect us to think about that man? Huh? You see this shit? With no Saints in. Nah, only rappers you will find in Connecticut is rappers from DNA packages outside Mari Palmer's studio. You stupid, yo. You stupid for that shit. What up, Maggie Springfield?
Not a whole lot. How are you?
All right. I heard you had a bad experience over there on that old girl show. On the old girl show and shit.
Yeah, she flipped out because I went there because I wanted to show some support for you. I wanted to tell him some stuff about what we went through in the whole Torah Nights thing. But
Yep.
when I showed up, the only thing she noticed was this. She saw my face. She saw my receding hairline, which she thought was it's like everything that came out of her mouth was like an attack. It was like she didn't even bother asking me who I was,
Yep.
and I
Racist.
mentioned your name, but I didn't get much further than that.
Yep. She would continue to call you cracker and all types of racist terms.
She
And
used
I
her.
find it disgusting.
It,
And
it,
very homophobic lady. Lady was very homophobic. And it's just sad. You know what? I learned a lesson. I will never, now quote me, jump on my motherfucking ass if you catch me on one of these Niggly beer platforms ever again. It is my fault. It was my fault. It really was. It was my fault.
I mean,
I should have learned from
I, mean,
Sonnet.
I did have warning signs because when I jumped on, the picture that was showing on the StreamYard thing was a bunch of Black Panthers, and they were the new Black Panthers, not the old.
Yeah, not the real ones and stuff. Yeah.
So they were the ones that are,
The
in my
terrorists.
opinion, yeah, they're the ones that are, in my opinions, police informants.
Yep, the terrorists.
Yeah,
The
terrorists. That's right. So
like what's his name? Othal Wallace, the terrorist. The terrorist Othal Wallace.
Yes.
That the new Black Panther code say we don't fuck with that nigga no more. We don't fuck with that nigga no more. But they're hiding the nigga. But where he was found, right there with them niggas, hiding on their property, like a coward. Like a fucking coward, and got his wife talking about, oh, this is King David. My man is King David.
You know, I
ain't never seen no story with King David hiding in a tree house.
No, I don't. I do remember that. I do remember her saying that. That was crazy.
Grown man in a tree house. Grown ass man, hard as a nail, hard enough to shoot a cop in the face with bulletproof vest, body armor, fucking metal plates, all types of artillery and all types of shit, and ain't bust one fucking gun, ain't bust nothing, but cowered down and walked his monkey ass up out of the treehouse.
So yeah, let's go back to that. You know what's so weird is I've seen that lady, that Nandi lady.
Yeah.
And I was gonna ask her about the name because it comes from Shivite Hinduism. There's actually a Hindu connection with that, which isn't. It's not a Black thing. It's not an African thing. It's a Hindu thing.
Huh.
So I don't know what she was doing with Hinduism, but
Black people got a thing for this, naming they kids or naming themselves this shit that don't like. Know what I mean? Make it like I just got on my friend out here, right? She just had a child and stuff, child in the hospital, which y'all pray for the baby, but had a little girl, and I said, I hope you didn't give that child no fucking niggly ass bear name and shit, right? She's like, what you talking about? It's my name spelled backwards. I was like, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord Jesus. Help the child. Help the child going to school with a backwards ass name and shit that don't mean nothing.
It's like this. I can imagine it right now, and this is sad. If you want to jump me for this, you can jump me, and you'd be in full justified for doing it. It's got to be something like Shanika, Shanaka.
No, it was worse. It was worse.
Worse?
Yeah, it was her name. I forgot I think it was her like middle name or something like that. I don't know what it was. But she said it was spelled back. She said it was like an IKEA, some shit. Right? I was like, now come on now. I said that shit don't mean nothing. I say how the people, because names, they say names kind of you setting the child's destiny, like kind of like
Yeah,
people are
your
related
your
to what their
your
name
name.
mean and
Yeah,
shit.
your
Like, you
name
know what
does
I'm saying?
mean something. It's like that's your name, that's your reputation, that's something you got to carry with you for
Right.
most of your life. So you're gonna give someone a name that's like that.
Yup. And like she cool, yo. I love her to death, yo. She cool as hell, yo. She mad cool. But she be hanging around all the niggly bears and shit and do niggly bear shit. So I just be like, God damn. I was just like, God damn. I just left the house like it's too late now. The shit on the birth
Well,
certificate. There ain't
well,
shit
yeah.
I can do about
Back to Nandy. Back to Nandy Candy.
it. What up, no say?
Hey, man, listen. We stayed on a marathon. What is it, Sunday or something like that?
Yup.
Dude, I went back and watched what I missed the last hour and a half or so. Dude, you had me in stitches. I said, how did I miss that, man? You said something like his teeth were throwing up gang signs.
Yeah, that dude and shit. Remember that dude? I was like, yo, how you sit here telling people you can assign them for a record deal and all this stuff when your teeth is the same color as your chain?
Yeah. You had so many good lines in that one, man. You were like,
Yeah.
forgot what he
I
said.
was in my moment on that shit. I was in my moment.
Man, what'd they say? He said that they came and got us out of. I don't even know what he's talking about. You
Yup,
said
saying white people were part wolf, part pig, part rat, and some shit. I was like, nigga, where you get
you
this
told
shit
him.
from?
He said,
Wait,
"Nah, man, they came and got you out
What
of
was
the
this
jungle."
video?
You was there, Nagy, on the screen. Remember the dude that was
Okay.
like young Pharaoh? He was like a young Pharaoh nature boy wannabe.
Oh yeah. The weird black cult.
Yeah, with the fucked up teeth. All that shit you spent on that chain, that gold watch, you could have went to the dentist. You could at least have brought insurance. You could at least got health insurance.
Oh man,
And
it
fix your
was
goddamn teeth.
class, and I was like, "How did I miss this, man?" I was just dying.
And like this shit crazy. It's mad. It is madness. The shit that I see. And you know, they get bad because white folk be up out here talking with me. You know what I'm saying? They be mad about it.
Yeah.
Like, why
Yeah.
be mad? You can come up on here. There ain't nothing stopping you from coming. I put the link in the panel. Anybody can come on this motherfucker.
But you know, they'd rather just be mad. Be mad about that. Be mad about everything.
Yeah. This shit crazy. Yo, it don't make no sense. It don't. It don't make no sense. And she mad at me because I put the video up and I did commentary on the video, which I'm on. The video to which I'm on, right? I'm like, that's not against the guidelines. I'm doing commentary and using it for educational purpose. I got fair use to use this. But you know, black women, these niggly bear like women are like, they want you to listen to him. Well, him, might as well say him, right? What they say gotta go. I'm like, listen here, I ain't got no ratchet ass black woman and shit in my house trying to tell me what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all women is like that. No, I'm not saying that. Some good black women out here got good households, good husbands, and shit, just like Ivory. Ivory raising her kids to be well-respected people, professionals. Professional people. That's the motherfucking black woman I want to be around. Right? All that other extra shit, the old po white trash white women, they don't be around me either.
Yeah,
I don't want
no.
to do with them neither. You gotta have some goddamn sense. And when I say po white trash, and when I say ghetto and shit, I'm not just talking about motherfuckers that's not in the upper economic level and shit. I'm talking about how you carry yourself. You can be broke as shit and carry yourself respectful.
And let me tell you something. And this is something I've noticed. And I don't know if it's just because as Americans, we've been so spoiled that a lot of us don't know how to do things the right. You go down to Colombia, and they could be poor as dirt, but their houses are clean, man. I mean, just what it could be a dirt floor, and they're gonna sweep that thing out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so what you're saying is right. It doesn't mean like if you're in a trailer, it means like if you're in a trailer and you got like 10 old pizza boxes stacked up on the counter that have been, there for a month, and all your dirty clothes are strewn around the house, and cat litter boxes, overflowing with cat crap. That's what I think you're talking about. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
I saw a thing about Portland, how people are just making camp in front of people's houses in like these neighborhoods and shit, these suburban neighborhoods. And the people like, they say, yo, we like support the homeless, but goddamn, don't be having all this trash. Don't have us see drug deals going on. Don't have the place smelling like shit and urine. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the people like, we're like, yo, they was like, yo, enough is enough. Y'all got to do something. Y'all got to get these motherfuckers the fuck up out of here. The city not doing it. The state not doing it. The city blaming the state blaming the city. And what they try to clean up, they can only clean up what's on the ground. If the person put the stuff on their car, they can't touch it. It's considered that person's property. So they can't throw it away. So people will take all this trash and junk, pile it on top of their car, their what you call them shits? What you call them shit? Mobile homes.
Yeah.
Stuff. They pile it up on that. And the people that come there to clean up can't clean it up. These niggas got old tires and all types of shopping carts and just like piss bottles and all types of shit. And this old black dude that come there and tries to clean the shit up, but it does no good. The shit go right back to looking just the way it was. And I find it crazy that these people that the homeless people that are there wouldn't want to straighten up where they live. Just because you're homeless don't mean you can't clean up.
Right.
Some of these people got mental illness. Some of these people are on drugs. I understand that. Right? I understand that shit. But goddamn, you can't expect somebody to want you in front of their shit. These people got kids. How their kids gonna go outside and play when they got motherfuckers doing drug deals? They got motherfuckers pissing in bottles and all types of crazy shit. Nobody should have to live around that shit. What they gonna do, I don't know. But the people, the homeowners, the people that pay the taxes in the city, the people that pay the taxes to the state, shouldn't have to be subject to that type of shit. Make a park. The state or the city should make a park, fix that motherfucker in, take your ass there. And they got some places in Portland, right, that the police can't go. Like, yo, go there. All the people that say defund the police, send them homeless motherfuckers where they live at. I'm just making suggestions, right? Now, it might be kind of crazy, right? Another thing, the school shooting that happened the other day, not the basketball school shooting, but there was another school shooting in Michigan. Now, I thought about that, and they talk about banning guns. No, they shouldn't ban guns, not at all. What they should do is ban violence on TV and video games. If they make video games like pornography, it would solve a lot of problems within a couple of years. Kids, out of sight is out of mind. So if you play a kid is playing GTA all motherfucking day, shooting up motherfuckers and shit, picking up kilos of coke on a video game, doing all this shit, that should be just like a porno. So if a parent lets their kid play that game, they should be charged just like they're showing a minor pornography.
Well, it's funny because I remember when that game first came out, it wasn't nearly like it is now, but
It was bad. It was bad, but it was
No.
bad for the time. It wasn't
No, I'm
like it
talking
is
about
now.
you had the one where you were looking from up top. It wasn't
Right. That's what I'm talking about. And
Oh, okay.
when you shoot
Yeah,
the
yeah,
motherfuckers, the
yeah,
motherfuckers
yeah.
come with the Uzi
But
and
I'm
shit.
what I'm
You can run over all
what
the
I'm
motherfuckers. That shit was crazy.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like 10 years ago or so when you had like the hot coffee code or something
Yeah.
where the girl you would actually see the act of what, and then the next game they didn't even have a code. You could just like see the car bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
I
Now
was like,
they put ratings on that game, but there's no regulation. So when kids play that online, they should you have to show an ID when you buy that motherfucker, right? Show an ID when you buy it, and it should be registered to that adult that buy it. And we got all the technology to scan faces. Scan that adult's face. If anybody's playing that game, that's not that person that purchased that game, the game shouldn't be able to play. You shouldn't be able to play the game. If adult face is scanned and now a kid is sitting in front of the game and it scans their face and they got technology, they can tell how old your ass is. They should disable that game.
Yeah, I mean they do. I know for Uber they make you scan every so often before you can drive. They scan your face. You know what I mean?
Yup.
So
they should do the same thing to the video games, to the music, all that shit. Well, goddamn. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second.
All right.
Take it over. Y'all take it over. I'll be right back.
Yeah. What's up, Niggly?
Not a whole lot. How you doing?
Hey man, I need to subscribe to your channel. I haven't done that yet. And I missed the link for your Instagram too because I fell asleep. And then
here, I'll just give it to you. My Instagram is pretty easy. It's Niggly Springfield of 4CH, but let me just I'll show you. Here, I'm just gonna have it, I'll show it like this.
let me go ahead and
So I'll just so this is it. You can okay, I gotta get it in the camera, but it's right there. You see
let me
it?
see. Hold on. Yeah, it's Niggly Springfield. Oh, hold on. I see what you're saying. Hold on. All right. I'll be able to get it from that.
Okay. So that's it.
So how much of you I want to talk to shoot. I always want to call him Witchfinder General, which is part of his name.
Yeah.
I need to know his real name would probably be easier. But what I was going to say is, what I was going to ask you is, have you been paying attention to? Do you pay attention to all the other channels that are going sort of crazy now, like the Sonetter channel and what is it, Moorish World TV?
No, I don't pay attention to those channels because they just get into things I'm not interested in, and Sonetter is I've never liked him.
Yeah. It's just I'm gonna. That's what I want to ask.
All right, so you want my YouTube next? I can give that to you.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just sign out of this because if you don't sign out of Instagram, what happens is it stops working after a while.
Okay.
I don't know why that is, but signing out prevents that. But here's my YouTube channel. Let me just get it up for you. It's Niggly Springfield. Like if you type it in, this is what'll pop up. So once again, I gotta put this on trying to find the right. Yeah, that's it. So there it is. You see it?
Yeah, I got it. Yep, I got it.
All right. So it's that picture you see right there.
Yeah.
And so that's the right one.
So what part of the country are you in?
What part of the country? The mid west is what it would be called.
Okay.
It's Texas down in the.
Oh, you're in Texas.
Yeah, down there.
Texas?
Yeah, Texas.
Okay. Southwest. But.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're next door. So,
Yeah, so if you wanna subscribe, feel free, but you don't have to. It's just
No, I'll look at it. I'll take it. I'll definitely.
it's
I'll
some of
go
the
see
stuff
it.
I put up. I'm gonna make a lot of other videos because I'm not just gonna focus on cults. I want to focus on other topics.
Oh, but you're right. That's right up my alley. I'd love to see those
Oh,
videos.
good. All right, all right.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You a fan of anime or anything?
Um, no, but my baby's mom, my wife, she likes that
Okay.
stuff.
What do you like?
She's more
I
into it than
might,
me.
since you're a new subscriber, I might, try to make content to appeal to you.
Oh man, don't worry about that. Like I said, I like the. I want to see what you got about cults in there, and I know
Okay.
I think that's the link.
Because I'm not
It's
gonna
crazy because
I'm not gonna stop doing that. I might actually make a video on the British Israelitism.
that is what I was a part of.
Oh, okay. Then I'll definitely cover that for sure.
Yeah, I was a part of that, and it was really the group I was in. If you want to look it up, was the Worldwide Church of God, and Herbert W. Armstrong was the call himself the apostle and everything like that. So,
So this
uh,
was definitely British Israelitism.
oh yeah,
It wasn't its offshoot, which I've heard of that too. Christian identity.
no. This was like basically like the United States was like Ephraim and Manasseh. France was like Reuben. I mean, almost that's why, that's why I got so into watching Hebrew Israelite videos. I said, I can't believe it. I looked at it, I was like, whoa, this is bizarre because this is exactly sort of the way I grew up, except
It,
it wasn't
it's
as extreme.
it's an inversion, but what they do is they take it and mix it with black identity extremism.
Exactly.
So they basically make it into like a cult of identity.
Yes. Yes.
So it's very interesting that you were in British Israelitism because that's the cult that was actually behind the Ku Klux Klan.
I did not know that.
Well, what happened is over time, these different ideas became very white supremacist because it started off as something friendly to Judaism, mainstream Judaism. And then what happened is they started to grow apart and they started to hate the Jews. Like they latched onto the whole idea that they come from Khazarian.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So that's where that comes from.
Well, the group I was in, which they had congregations, they actually did have congregations in different parts of the world and everything. It was pretty big, but they were never anti-Semites. It wasn't anti-Semites, but little did I know, like I guess in the '60s, um, black people couldn't sit in the front. You know what I mean? I mean, it was the whole separation thing, and they were
Yeah,
big
yeah,
on
but
that.
I'm gonna cover all that in a video, so you might find that
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, I
Y'all
would.
talking about the British
Yes,
Israelites?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
There's a question I have for you because I remember you were saying that how they let everybody in.
yeah.
Like there's some Black Hebrew Israelite groups that are letting other people in also, like
Aisha.
GOCC
Yeah, yeah.
and some other ones and stuff.
And
Now the
mm,
doctrine
mhm.
does it claim that these other so-called nations of people could be Israelites or be um part of the salvation, or do they consider those people like Negi was in the Black Hebrew Israelites as an outsider clinging on to the nation of Israel, this nation of Israel, say like Europeans or whatever?
Right. So they never came out and ever said like. I mean, they did. The belief was that yeah, the other nations were Gentiles, but it was more, I guess, along the lines of they're grafted in type thing. But it was never going to be. They never said that. Once Jesus returned and blah blah blah, that those other nations wouldn't have a chance to actually come into it. You know, it wasn't like, oh,
Okay.
those guys are going into slavery or anything like that. You know.
Oh, they didn't have no slavery. We gonna kill all these motherfuckers, doctor?
No. It was never like that. But it was like they did believe in the whole you know, we're the chosen, we're the elect, so we're gonna be the ones teaching everybody else type thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. But you know, like I was telling Niggy, I'm like, I remember like you know, you weren't supposed to date people outside your race, and you know, and all that kind of stuff. You know.
Oh, so they had those doctrines. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, you can't date outside your race. What about Esau? Did they talk about like the Jacob and Esau story, and who did they consider?
I mean, you know, they did
Edomite?
talk about that. I want to say that. Well, let me think about it. It's been a while, but you know, I'd have to go back and ask about that, because I was gonna say, but I was gonna say maybe people in the Middle East were Esau, but I think they were the same as with the black. I forgot what they call them. The people in the Middle East.
What, Arabs? Like,
Yeah, but no, what did the Hebrew Israelites call them?
they call him Ishmael.
Ishmael. I think that was the same.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. They didn't harp on the Esau and Jacob. You know,
Because
that wasn't the main
they
part.
didn't have a black supremacist ideology that made Jacob black and Esau white.
No,
They didn't
no,
have
they didn't
anything, nothing like that. So
no. I think
it
they
wouldn't
thought
have
black
worked.
people were
It wouldn't have worked because
black people were Hamites, like just like what, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
beasts of the
that
field. That's what if you remember the confrontation between the KKK and the Black Hebrew Israelites, they were both calling each other beasts of the field and stuff and all that.
Yeah. I did a
That was-
video on that whole beast of the field thing and like how it came about. That was a good video. That was a video I did. You were still with Tora Knights then when I did that video. I was
Yes.
beat up on Avanya. That was a good ass video. That was a real good video. I forgot the name of it.
Anyone could have beat up on Avanya. That wasn't that hard.
That was a punching bag. Like that dude was a straight punching bag.
Yeah.
Yep. That dude fucking, oh man. He
Well,
was on his show. He was on Judah's show the other day. That shocked me.
They still let
So-
that. They still let that idiot on.
Yeah. That was funny. He called himself a general.
hey, Killer,
Uh-huh.
Killer, are you paying attention to? Do you know Moorish World TV at all?
Yeah, like I don't really pay too much to his video. There was like a couple weeks I was watching them a lot, but I kind of fell off and stuff and watching them. Wow, what's going on?
He's doing something a little dirty, man. And I saw Napah Shada. She had a whole 2-hour show that I caught up on yesterday. I was thinking to myself when I'm watching him, I like it. Some of his music I think's catchy, you know. He seems like, but he was he has I guess whatever the picture is floating around of her naked.
Oh, who said that? That lady, the old stale honey bun, iced honey bun looking lady and shit, Nandy. She said that she had a picture. I believe it was her, if I'm not mistaken. Said she had a picture of her naked.
Yeah, so basically, I guess she dated. I don't know if she dated Solar Mind or something like that, but evidently she sent a picture to somebody, and I think it was whoever was supposed to be she was talking to at the time,
Well,
and they got broke up or whatever happened, but I don't know the whole deal. But
and they put it out there.
It's circling around. Well, now
Negi Springfield know that shit too well.
now Moorish World TV, the Tahaka Bay. I saw him the other day. He's gonna take his YouTube channel down because I guess there's some beef. Like people are putting his family out there and doxing him and stuff like that.
Yep.
So he thinks Sinetta is behind it. So he's got this picture and he's showing it on YouTube, but it's all blurred. But you can see it's a naked woman. Like and it looks like and from at the time I was like, yeah, it definitely looks like that would be her.
Wow, I gotta go check that out for a bunch of other reasons too.
He's gonna shut his channel down and open up another channel, like privately for like $5. He's like, I can't show it to you on here.
Oh shit!
I'm opening up to HakaBay.com and MoorishWorldTV.com. And yeah, it makes you charge. I'm just saying, but I can't show you the whole and it was blurred out. And I said, is that really her? And then the next day she's coming out talking about that incident. Like it's really sad, and I don't even know if it's legal. I mean, basically, he's selling her photo.
Yeah, that's crazy. You could go to jail in some states for that shit. Like,
But it's
yeah, you can
definitely
really
her, and
you
I
get
felt
locked
bad
up.
because as much as I think she's pretty and everything like that, I mean, I don't think I could pay $5 for her to be basically raped on through a photo.
Yeah, that
Somebody.
shit crazy.
I mean,
Yup.
that's just.
Yeah,
But I was like, holy shit, there's a lot going on right now.
there's far better things you could be spending your money on. Save your
Exactly.
$5.
Yeah, yeah,
Yup.
yeah.
Like donating the motherfucking Killer Bee, the goddamn West Rider General. Let me put my fucking shit up.
Yeah, Cash App, Killer Bee. Cash
Look,
App, my man over here. Cash
Neggy's
App.
got some.
That
You
was
got.
perfect timing.
Well, listen, and I think the way she handled it, I think she handles it pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me, I almost want to go on there and say, really, you know, who? Well, there may be some people out there, but most people have probably sent a picture to somebody. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
not like it's that odd.
Yep.
Just you send it to the wrong person, like you said, it's going to get circulated around. But so, what are you
Yeah.
saying, Neggy? You got some more information on that?
Oh, this.
It's just crazy. Someone's gonna end up getting, that could happen to anyone. I mean,
But that shit is making me think more and more and more that they're all doing this shit to create a buzz for each other to keep the money circulating. Cause notice that woman Nandy is like the first person that ever made a video on Killer Bee, like an official video. Like there's two other videos on me, but like they're like so like corny and inaccurate. Like none of that shit is true. Like not even like part of it. Not even like a fucking 100th of that shit is true. Like the shit that they try to put out, and like it was just like ridiculous. Like nobody watched that shit. Like there was no buzz created from that shit or whatever. I thought the Nandy shit was funny. I thought that shit was hilarious, especially when Nagy went out there first, thinking I'm like going on there and shit. That was partially my fault, but it was too late when it was going down and shit. I was like, God damn. I was like, shit. All right, fuck it. Right?
so that was interesting. I
Yeah, that
came
shit was
on.
hilarious.
I came on there, and her reaction was just like it's like in an instant, all that just hate came out.
Yup. That shit was crazy. But like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all the shit that I fucking stir up, motherfuckers don't make no videos on me. That's because they don't want that money to flow my direction. They talk about each other and they go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? They go back and forth, back and forth. So it's push and pull. You got the group that's for Sonetta, the group that's for Morris World TV. And then they go back and forth, and the money just keeps getting generated. The more they talk about each other, the more views and the more money they get. Morris World talk about Sonetta, a video that he did. Guess what? All the Morris World followers are going to go over there and look at that video. And then Sonetta talk about Morris World TV. All his viewers are going to go over there to Morris World TV and keep that shit going. And the money that's going to be circulating. And it's only going to be circulating within a certain circle. Know what I'm saying? That money don't leave that circle. You got to be down. Now, I say it again. I've said it a zillion times. Somebody told me that Taharka Bay is related to Sonetta. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. Now, there's people that I mentioned that to, and the first thing come out their mouth, more than one people said, they do look alike. They do talk alike. They sound alike. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I remember when Taharka Bay first came on Sonetta, they had it like he came from Baltimore, see my brother Sonetta, he brung his kid and stuff like that. And after that, he was in the conscious community talking and shit. Yup.
I
don't know.
And to me, I'm fascinated. And really it was all the Hebrew Israelite videos that ended put me in this rabbit hole where I found Sonetta and then I found the Taharka Bay and everything. But the people, to me, I just get fascinated by what people. I'm like, I can't wrap my head around what people are willing to believe in, because it's like I hear people saying, well, like the Yakub thing, I'm like, really? People really believe that? I'm like, they really, there's also, and then like yesterday I heard one of the guys, because Sonetter was on the Posh channel, and he said, why are we, I don't understand. We're always, going at each other. We saw they wouldn't convict 4 white guys, and he was mixing the 2 trials up. You had the Rittenhouse and the 3 other ones, but he's saying the conspiracy was that you knew they weren't going to convict them all. They had to let one go. And I'm like, whoa, man. You really believe it's that convoluted? Like they're not going to convict, all 4 white guys, and 2 of them are in separate trial. I mean, 1 out of the 4 are in separate trial. It's just like it goes beyond belief what people, the thing. And I've heard Napas say some crazy stuff, even though we've communicated. I've heard her say some crazy stuff about the going in conspiracy, and it's always the go-to is, the white people are, they have something to do with it.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. It's nuts. It's nuts, and it's a shame too. It's a shame. But I gotta get going. I got like 45 minutes. I got less than 45 minutes. Actually, I got 45 minutes. No, I got an hour, but still shit to get ready for fucking to leave the school and shit.
Oh yeah, it's been real, Killer. It always is.
Yup. But we probably tonight. I gotta finish up a website for somebody. So hopefully, what's up, Tahar King Coon? I ain't seen Tahar King Coon up in this motherfucker since goddamn when I first left Tour Nights. I ain't seen Tahar King Coon in a minute. Goddamn, that shit crazy. But it's probably the same person as Robert Rackley's Bay Area butt plugs and lean. And the same person as what was the other name and shit? It was just up in here. So shit, fucking Rob Rack, fucking Smoking Crack or some shit like that. The same motherfucker and shit. But he just bring that throwback name back. But
I'll be making videos about weird people, cults and stuff. So I'll see you next time, Killer.
Yep.
Hey,
all right, man.
For you, man. I hope you get back on later, man.
Oh yeah, no thanks. I remember what you was talking about now. I thought about it the other day. I was talking about pork, the sugar. They were saying that they put pork in sugar.
Oh.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Hold on. I'll get the video that I did on that.
Yeah, because I know you probably know this when we were growing up in the cult and stuff. They talked about Jello being like, gelatin had like pork.
Got pork in it.
Yeah.
It did back then, but not now. Jello is kosher now.
Okay.
Yep. So let me hold on. I'm gonna get the link to it. I did a video on it. I did a real good video on this shit, like not showing that it was after 1940. The U.S. made regulations on how animals were processed and raised. So before that, people were just eating pork and it had all this shit in it. But now you got antibiotics. They have to have a certain standard, a certain way of living and stuff for these animals and stuff like that to cut down on the disease. And I also show how chicken, beef, lamb, goat got some of the same shit in it and just as dangerous parasites in their body. But with today's technology and stuff, a lot of that stuff is cut out.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, it's a lot of crazy. It's a good ass video. I'm gonna put the link up in here now.
Okay.
I put the link for it in the chat. Hold on. All right, they go to the link for it.
Let me see here. Where you put it at? You put it in YouTube or you put it in
I put in the YouTube link so everybody can get it, and I throw it in the back chat. I throw it in the back chat too.
Oh, okay.
Yep, both spots.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, it's a good video. I did a good job on that video. It showed how the motherfuckers be lying about shit and everything, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, that's what I was talking. I thought about it the other day, and I was like, yo, I was like, what the pork? What was he talking? And I was like, oh, I know. I was talking about the pork. Because even Chris Harris is talking about, oh yeah, the pork. Layla Africa or some shit was telling people that they put pork and sugar, but really what
Right.
it is charred pork bones. It's called bone char, and they use the leftover bones from the processed pork, but they burn it at a high temperature to it turns into charcoal. It's carbon.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's no longer pork, and pork is not in the product. It's used to filter the product. So
Right.
just
Right.
like you got a water filter on your kitchen sink, that filter has charcoal in it. And the water goes through the charcoal, and the charcoal absorbs all the impurities out of the water. So that's the same thing that what they did with sugar. So when they do that with the sugar, that what makes the sugar white. Because you get raw sugar, it's brown.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you get that, what they call it, turbano or whatever sugar. Like the sugar is brown, it's not white. But they bleach it, it's like almost bleaching it and stuff with the charcoal. When it goes through that char, that bone char, it takes the coloration out of it and makes it white.
That's wrong.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's like
Yeah.
it doesn't get in the food, it doesn't get in the product. It is used to filter it.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah. Like you have your water filter, it goes through the filter, it's going through charcoal. You don't got charcoal in your water, but it went through the charcoal and took out all the impurities, and the water passes through. That's all.
Man, they use charcoal like out in the field in the military to strain their water because you want to get all the things that can hurt you out of there. So
right.
Yeah. So
yeah, I see. Like in the military, they might use sand, have a big sandbag or something like that, and they filter it through that or some shit.
Yeah.
I seen something like that on TV once.
Yeah. So definitely, man. So,
but let me get up out of here.
Yeah, you go to school and hopefully you get back in there later.
Yep. All right, man. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, catch you later.
Killer B, the West Finder General. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.